Well, hi, welcome to another video. It's Julie from Cricket Lug Creative. Today I'm showing y'all how to do some backgrounds using double stick tape and superfine glitter. And most of the glitter I'm using today is from Walmart. I was able to find this in the craft section at Walmart. It caught my eye. It's super fine glitter. It comes in a lot of fun colors. I'm going to be using a few of those today, and the jars stack on top of each other if you want to store them that way. I also have some other super fine glitter I've had for years. I was going to kind of compare that to a similar color that I got at Walmart. Some regular double-sided tape that you just pick up in the office supply, school supply section, and some 1/8 inch tape, and some coffee filters to catch the glitter, and I've just grabbed a few colors of note cards. I'm going to do this first one in real time, not sped up, just so you can see it, and the other ones I'll be speeding up. So I didn't have a plan or anything when I went into making these cards. I just wanted to kind of play around. So I'm just taking some of the double stick tape and I'm just eyeballing the spacing. Now, if you really wanted to be careful, you could kind of measure out where you wanted things to go. But I just thought for this one, because I'm just playing and experimenting, I would just eyeball where to put the tape. So I'm just lining it up, and what you really need to do is try to press it down along the paper so that it's not just being held down at the edges. Because when you do lift it up off of your surface, sometimes those pieces of tape can lift up off the paper. So do try to press it down with your fingers. It's a little hard since it's double stick tape, you know, but it's not too bad. Anyway, so I'd like to try this sometime with some other sizes, with maybe some 1/4 inch double stick tape. But this is what I have right now, is just regular office tape and then my Lawn Fawn 1/8 inch double stick tape with the backer on it. So now at this point, whatever is overlapping, you want to fold back over. Now, since that bottom one is folded over twice, I'm going to clip those edges off. But as for the rest of it, you can just fold those back, and because they're sticky, they're gonna stick back behind the note card. So obviously this is the kind of background you're gonna do when you are gonna affix this onto the front of a card that's ready to be folded and, you know, put in an envelope. So now I'm going to start with the silver, the superfine silver glitter. This one's going to be a gold and silver card, but for now I'm starting with the silver. And I really found out as I did this that I really needed kind of a larger, because I was doing the entire card, I really kind of needed a larger receptacle to kind of catch the excess glitter. But it's fine. There's a lot of glitter in there and you end up hardly using any, even when you're using a lot of this tape. Just keep tapping the back to get the excess off. I tried to add some more there, but you'll see when I'm done that there are some places where I didn't quite get enough of the silver on before I went on to the gold. But it still looks really pretty. So then you just take your coffee filter or whatever you're going to use, and you can just pour that excess right back in. Okay, so now I'm going to take the 1/8 inch tape and make some skinnier stripes just right in the middle in between. And you want to make sure that you make each tape piece a little longer so that you can fold it around the back. I didn't do that first one quite long enough. It doesn't really matter, but it's just nice to have it fold around to the back. It makes up for a nicer edge. And having the double stick tape extend kind of holds down your card while you're working on it so that it stays put. Okay, so now it's time to remove the backing. Now, when these overlap on the edges, extend beyond the edges, they're a little tricky to pull off because you can't grab it from the end where you tore it. But if you're real careful and stick like your fingernail underneath the edge there and keep that little tape end from pulling back onto itself and sticking to itself, you'll be okay. It's really not that hard. You just have to be a little bit careful. And anything that's sticking out beyond the edge, you can just fold back over onto the back of the card. So just folding all those ends back over. It does make them a little, obviously, sticky on the back, but a lot of that tape you can end up using as the way to adhere the note card to a card front. So now going on to the gold color. And if you've got enough glitter on your first layer, the new glitter color that you use shouldn't stick to the existing layer that you did. Now mine kind of does because I didn't quite put enough on. You can see it in a couple of areas. But, you know, this was just for fun and just to play. I don't actually end up making any finished cards with this. I just wanted to play with backgrounds. But you can see how pretty that is. And how shimmery. And that's kind of more like a glitzy, glamorous kind of card. It kind of feels like a New Year's card or something to me. But just tap the excess off and return the excess glitter to your little jar. And you could have done that all kinds of colors. I wanted to show lots of different background papers. And then use an acrylic sealer, like this matte finish Aleene's acrylic sealer, to just kind of outside to spray over it, and it will kind of help the glitter to not shed so much. Another thing you can do is, and I didn't show this on camera, is turn it upside down and just kind of press on the back of it to push that glitter into the tape. So on this example, I'm using some craft paper. And this is a little bit trickier just because craft paper doesn't typically, like tape doesn't stick quite as well to it. It's not terrible. You just have to kind of push it down a little more. And so just to show a different background, you can see there that that one tape edge was not sticking on the near the edge, and so it kind of folded back over itself. So here using the red to do some stripes. I think I've got two colors of pink, red, green, a light blue, gold, silver, and kind of a white color. And I did not get every color. Now I wish I had. So next time I go to Walmart, I'll probably get, I think there was a black shimmery one and a purple one. Having played with them now, I feel like I just want to have it in every color that it comes in. So doing some double stripes here, go in the opposite direction. When you cross tapes like that, when you've already got glitter, you really want to try to press while the paper's on the tape, press that paper, you know, across the paper with your fingernail or something to really get it to adhere. Now just doing some green stripes and kind of doing a Christmassy feel, just playing around with different color combinations. And I thought I would try adding some wider tape stripes to this. And I kind of like the look of the variations in width, so that's kind of fun to do. And adding some gold. This one's super Christmassy. I really like this one. Again, each time, turn it upside down onto your work surface, press down really well across the whole thing, and then take it outside and spray some acrylic sealer across it. Maybe one or two light coats, because you don't want to get your paper really wet. So this blue, I decided to do some slanted, some diagonal stripes. And I tried to avoid putting my tape across the corner because it's easier to fold back if it does not, you know, go right over the corner. It's a little trickier. And I got a little tied up there, but I just used some scissors to kind of cut off some ends that were sticking together. It's not that big a deal. It's nothing that made me have to start over. I just needed to trim it a little bit to fix it. And then I'm going to do, one of the things I really like is I used to not like these color combo for Christmas because I used to be real traditional about color combos, but I really kind of like that pretty sky blue with the cherry red, and I thought that made a really fun background. Another fun one would be to do candy cane type stripes onto white, you know, with the two different sizes of tape. On this darker blue card, I'm doing kind of the white shimmery glitter color with some thin diagonal stripes. I wanted to test this one to see if it was similar to a glitter that I already have, and you'll see later, I'll show you. It's pretty close, so I'm glad because I'm almost out of that other glitter. So I just added some wider tape stripes, and I'm doing that light blue, kind of fun electric blue, I don't know what color that is, glitter to do white and blue stripes, which turned out pretty good. So in this card, I'm starting at top and bottom to space them out so that I don't get caught with a piece of tape halfway across the bottom edge. That's a little trick to kind of space things out well. And I did pink on that one, and I'll show you what that one fully looked like at the end. And this is something I do with metallic tape sometimes, but I thought I'd try it with the tape and glitter, is to just do kind of a frame along the edge with the tape and glitter method. And I'm going to try out that glitter that I have had for a long time, but I've probably had that for like seriously 25 years. And I'm real stingy with it because I didn't know where else to get it. But in just a second, I'll show you that it's pretty similar to the Walmart glitter. And that Walmart glitter, I think it's just under $3 for a jar. So pretty good deal. Now for the last one, I wanted to show like a tone on tone. So white on white. And I just think that looks really, really pretty. You could do that with any, you know, black glitter on the black card. It's really gorgeous. It doesn't show up as well on camera as it does in person, but here are all the examples. Really pretty, some really bold and striking color combos, and some more subtle ones, but they're a lot of fun to do, and I think you could end up with a lot of fun backgrounds for you. Just, you know, the sky's the limit. Just use what you have, and then maybe check out Walmart or a similar store to see what you can find. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll give it a try. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see all my videos. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Y'all take care.